Hi everyone and welcome to Deetaux, where we talk about life and work. My name is Dee, I'm your host, and today we have with us Denise Trindade Real. Did I say it right?
Yes, perfect.
Denise is a personal trainer from the fitness industry. Denise, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
So Denise, we'll move on to the first question. You started your career at the age of 24 as a personal trainer. How would you describe your 12 years of career so far?
I'm very passionate about fitness since a very young age. I used to, when I started working out myself, quickly I get completely passionate about fitness and changing your body and changing your mindset mostly. And it helped me a lot. And since I started developing this passion, I wanted to know more. So I started studying and I did my courses, my certifications, of course. And I wanted to help people.
Yeah.
And I love it. I really love it.
That's amazing. That's honestly amazing because I think a lot of people who choose fitness as their career, they always say that it's changed their lives.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you think fitness, it helped you more physically or more mentally, since you spoke about it?
Both, but mostly mentally, yes.
Mentally. So Denise, we'll move on to question number 2. Is working out at a gym relevant, or can you work out anywhere?
I can say you can work out everywhere. You can perform physical activity anywhere.
Yeah.
You can just go for a run, go for a walk, do any type of body weight exercises whenever at your home, outdoor. You can grab a pair of dumbbells, some weights, and do and perform weight training at your place. But of course, I cannot lie. The gym helps you to develop more, to grow more. If you want, depend of your goal, of course.
Yes.
If you want to build muscles, if you want to, you need the equipment. Specific equipment. You need to do a overload. But I can say this, of course. You can work out. Whenever.
I think it's very nice if people do start outdoor and they do start, like, especially during Corona. I think a lot of people started working out at home and they got used to this whole thing. But I think the gym, at the end of the day, it's more like community, and you meet these people.
Exactly.
Right.
But there's people that don't like gym. They don't like to be around people. They prefer to be by their own.
Okay.
And it's totally fine. It's totally fine. If you rather to go for a run and do any a workout outdoor, build your body weight, you can do as well.
So I think whatever makes you move your body.
Exactly. Whatever makes you happy and comfortable, just go for it.
It's fantastic. So we'll move on to question number 3. And I think this is a very, I will say, important question to the more general public, which is fitness and health two different things?
Yes. So health, by definition, what is health? Is the absence of disease, the absence of illness.
Wow.
Either mentally or physical, right?
I actually never knew that.
Yeah, it is.
That's fantastic.
So you can say I'm healthy just because I don't have any disease. I don't take medication.
Yeah.
I have no disease. I'm fine. I'm healthy, right?
Yeah.
I don't go for that. I don't do workouts. I don't do any physical activity, but I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I don't have any injuries. Yeah. I'm mentally well, so I'm healthy.
Okay.
Fitness, it's the ability of an individual to perform any task, right? Depend of which task.
Yeah.
So it's two different things, but of course they are related in a way that any physical activity, it will improve your health in so many ways. That's already proved.
Yeah.
But you can, I'm healthy, but I cannot run a mile.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So they are two different things.
Yes.
Different things.
Yes.
But they are related in so many ways. They are completely related because fitness and physical activity is related to health. For you to be healthy, for you to grow older in a healthy way. If I want to be in my 70s and still be able to walk, to run, to play with my grandkids, with my kids, I need to do physical activity. I need to move my muscle. I need to move my joints.
Yes. So Denise, we're gonna move on to the fourth question. This is, I think, a little tricky, but something that also I would want an answer for. Because I always say this, that each of these episodes teach me more than I think it teaches anybody else. So this question is, we all know about mind-muscle connection. However, if your mind is not at place, does it affect the mind-muscle connection?
What do you mean by not at place? In the moment, or?
Or let's say, for example, you've had a very difficult day at work and you're mentally not present. Like, out of habit, you're going to the gym. Out of habit, you're lifting the weights, you're doing your entire session, but you're not mentally there. You're thinking of something else, something terrible that happened or something of this kind. Does it affect the session and the mind-muscle connection? Do you have to physically always connect the mind to the muscle when you're, pulling, pushing?
Affects, of course, affects. But you can just use the gym in a different way. My day was a mess. I'm thinking about my problems. I'm going to the gym to disconnect and just focus in my workout, right? And I'll feel better instantly, right?
Yes.
Or if you are still training and still thinking and you cannot focus on what you are doing, of course it will affect, because it's very important when you are performing an exercise. You are thinking about what you're doing, right?
Yes.
If you are exercising, imagine I'm doing a row and I'm talking with someone, I'm not engaging the muscle as the same way if I'm like concentrating and engaging my muscles and thinking about what I'm doing.
Correct. So there's definitely an impact.
There is a big impact. Yeah.
If you say in this way, let's say if you were in the same place, if for a day you had, let's say any kind of a day, you're not completely focused. So how would you, let's say, connect your mind to your muscle, and that in the day when you're very less motivated, or you really are just see the gym as a task rather than something that you're enjoying?
You have to train your mind. Very important. You have to train your mind, because when you go to the gym, at least I use the gym as the place that I disconnect with and I just put my headphones and I'm performing my workout and I'm really there. I forget about everything. Sometimes I know it's hard, but still, if you train your mind, you can do it.
I mean, I really like the honest answer that yes, if your mind is not at place, it is going to directly affect it.
Yes. If you are training and you are talking, when you are in a group of friends and you are talking, if you notice, you are not feeling the muscles the same way.
Yes, true.
Training and talking, it's not a good thing. Thinking and talking on the phone, no.
Or even thinking about something,
Yes.
Or you could use your bad day as fuel. It's it's workout.
Take all the stress out.
You use that crappy day to be like, you know what? I probably failed at something in my life,
but
I'm not gonna fail.
Exactly.
This rep,
This is my moment. This is my time.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the fifth question, and this is my favorite part of the show. How would you say to a client, you can't lose 15 kgs in 15 days?
But anyone thinks that? Anyone ever asked me that?
Has anyone ever asked you that?
No, but I already had some crazy questions. I have a wedding in 3 months. Can I change my body completely? In 3 months you can change a lot if you put the work and if you do your homework. That is very important. That is the nutrition part. Of course you can change a lot, but there is no miracles, right?
Yes,
we don't perform surgeries, right? So yes, I had some.
So what did you reply to them? Let's say I am the client and I'm going to you and I'm like, I need to lose 15 kgs in 15 days, otherwise, it's not gonna, it's that or it isn't that.
I would tell her, you don't need a trainer for that, you just starve yourself. Don't eat for 15 days and go for a run 1 hour and you will die.
Okay.
But you will lose the 15.
You'll die, but you'll die losing.
You'll die skinny.
That's important.
Because of course it's not sustainable. It's not realistic. We need to be realistic.
Yeah,
of course.
All right. So that's fantastic. We are going to move on to the last question of the show, which is, what advice would you give someone who is opting for the same career? That means wants to, let's say, take ahead training other individuals, and or someone that's already in this industry, so is already a personal trainer. How would you advise them to, let's say, take their career ahead?
If he's already a personal trainer, I will not advise him. He's already doing good for sure, right?
He's doing it
And
for
everyone
sure,
has
yeah.
a different way to
Yes,
work.
yes, that's amazing, yeah.
To a person that wants to start, of course, it's very important to have the knowledge. You need to,
Yes.
because you are working with people, right? You're not working with with toys or with animals. You are working with people, and every individual is different.
Yes.
So we're not only trained the bodies, but also you are like therapists
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
right? So we need to know how to deal with different personalities.
Yeah.
We need to be able to encourage, motivate, not be too much tough, because some people they don't deal well with that,
Yes,
right? So it's important to be a motivator,
Yeah.
a role model,
Yes.
a motivator, and that's it. That's the more
That's
important
honestly,
thing.
that's amazing. That's a very, like, I will say, soulful way of looking at this. You know, when you said that you're also like a therapist, I would understand if your client is going through a difficult day. Let's say their dog died or their cat died. So in that day, you can't be a trainer. That day, you have to be a friend.
Exactly, a trainer, a friend, a therapist. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And some days, because now I'm doing freelancing.
Yes.
Sometimes I reach their houses and I know that I'm looking at her and I see, no, today she's not herself. Something, and she tells me, today I had such a bad day, happened this, and I don't feel I want to work out.
Yeah.
And I prepared the workout that was really intense, really nonstop, and I see her that today she's not for that type of workout.
Yeah.
So I have to change. I have to do something with her that it will not be that. It will be more in her state of mind, you
Yes,
understand? But
yes,
still,
yes.
she's still working out. She's still doing her thing.
So we're going to move on to the last segment of the show, which is pick 5 random questions from here. All right. Would you rather have a pet sloth or a pet parrot?
Sloth, the sloth.
They walk like...
The sloth, the preguiça, we call
Yeah.
preguiça. Or a parrot?
Or a pet parrot.
A parrot.
Parrot, not a sloth? And I think sloths are adorable, no?
But I heard that they are dangerous.
They're
No?
dangerous or they're slow?
They are slow, but they have like big claws and they can attack you. I don't know.
Oh, I love this.
I prefer a parrot. He can
Parrot,
talk to
huh?
me. I can teach him how to talk.
Yeah, and if he listens to the wrong thing that you say, then he's going to consistently say the same thing.
That's amazing. If you could meet one person, living or dead, real or fictional, and have a conversation with them, who would you meet? Oh my God.
Interesting.
Interesting. I would meet a person that I'm a big fan. There's a Brazilian doctor. We call it Paulo Musi. Paulo Musi. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a god in the fitness industry.
Wow.
He's very knowledgeable and is amazing.
That's
it will be
fantastic.
Paulo Musi.
If you could have any famous person as your mentor, who would it be?
Paulo Musi.
Oh my God, the same answer. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's amazing. I will tag him so that he gets to watch this video. Just keep tagging him, spamming him. you know?
No.
All right.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a doctor. Surgeon.
Surgeon. Okay.
Surgeon.
Oh, which one though? Which type of surgeon?
I don't know. At that time, I just wanted to be a surgeon.
Doctors.
I loved it because I was so smart, very smart. In school, I was always the most smart.
Okay.
And I said, my dad will take me out. She'll be a doctor, and I want to be a doctor. And I was so proud of it. It never happened.
Which famous person from the history would you want on your team if you're in a zombie apocalypse?
I want Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Wow.
We do one, we can kill 100 zombies.
All right, lovely.
If you could visit any fictional world from a book or movie, where would you go? Where would I go? I would go to a world where there is Avengers. Not Avengers, Avengers, right?
Avengers.
Where the Superman exists.
The Thanos. That's
No,
not
not
Avengers.
Avengers.
That's Marvel.
It's Marvel.
Yeah.
It's what?
Avengers is Marvel, and
But not Avengers, Superman and
Superman, Batman.
Superman is DC.
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 So I want to live in a world where the Superman exists and Batman
And all of those people.
and all of
yeah.
those people. I just know that if something happen, Superman will just save me and stuff.
Oh wow. Oh, lovely. But I'm gonna put the part where we don't know the difference between DC and Marvel. Don't come at us, guys. Don't come at us. I'm sorry.
I'm always confusing.
Same.
I mix all of them.
I remember once I was watching. I think I was watching a DC movie, and I was like, "Where's Spider-Man?"
This Spider-Man is another.
It's Marvel, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the show today, and Denise, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I learned so much from you today, honestly. It was so
happy.
spiritual, so I would say enlightening, and very not intimidating for many people who, you know.
It was the goal. It was the goal.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And if you guys want any of her socials and all of her details, it's going to be linked on www.deetox.com. Any closing words from your side?
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for being here.